What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Space Engineers episode 18 on the survival world. Got a little bit more work done on our utility ship, I guess. I named it Utility Deck because it has a deck. So I think that's what the name is going to be for now. Since the last episode, I just did a little bit of minor things here and there. I added a staircase right here that goes up to the deck. Don't really like its placement. I might end up moving the connector probably back a couple of blocks because the ship is kind of in the way. I went ahead and added an antenna right here on top. What else did I do up here? Didn't do a whole lot. A little bit of heavy armor blocks just to mostly add aesthetics, because this ship is not going to be meant for any sort of combat or anything like that. I added a gravity generator right there as well, because when I'm in space, it's definitely needed. And then, don't think I really added anything other than that. Inside, I did add a couple of programmable blocks. Well, I think one of them was already here, but I changed it and added a second programmable block on top. I think that's pretty much it inside the ship. So this first programmable block right here, I set it up to, where is it at? So I have all of my batteries. So it's set to kick my reactors on if the batteries get below 20%. And I checked AND gate. So I believe that they all have to be at least 20%. So if one of them's 30%, the rest of them are 20 and lower, I believe the 30% one has to get down to 20% for it to kick on. That's the plan, at least. And then hopefully, eventually, all of these percentages will kind of level out and be the same. I think right here, yeah. So the action is to, when the batteries are 20% or lower, all of them, the reactor will kick on. That's the plan, at least. Haven't seen it work yet, but we'll see. Up top, this one is set so that when our bottom connector is connected to the grid, the batteries will switch to recharge mode. Why does it feel like my ship's moving? I don't know, that's weird. So it's disconnected right now because I had it connected to the base and it completely drained the Moon Outpost batteries. I only have 4 batteries inside of here, and there's 10 inside the ship. So I need to let these charge up before I connect it again because it, yeah, sucked it dry. And that is actually something I want to work on a little bit. When I took easy inventory off the mod, I need to get used to using the build planner. I've always used easy inventory, it's what I was used to, but especially when it comes to the scrapyard scenario, the build planner is going to work a lot better for me. So I might struggle a little bit, we'll see. Alright, what did I want to get done? So I need to add more batteries to the Moon Outpost, and that's going to be downstairs somewhere. I am still processing a whole bunch of uranium and magnesium, I believe. So I got 4 batteries here, and these are the only batteries. You can see they're pretty low. They're getting there though. Third of the way charged, and that's because I added a small reactor upstairs temporarily. But what I need is an okay spot to put more batteries. And I was kind of thinking maybe in the floor. No, I don't want to put them in the floor. Got a lot of room inside of here. So I think what I will do, I'll stick a few of them right here. Yeah, let's do that. 4 fair batteries, and I think I can find an available port. Cannot. Oh, no shit. No, never mind. Oh, so I gotta clear that out. Okay. That should work. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's gonna take a bit. I should have everything I need for it. I'm out of cobalt, which is one thing I've noticed, so I'm gonna have to get more cobalt soon. So right now I wanted to get these batteries placed so that way they could start charging. And actually, I think I might clear that off with the build planner. Actually do a couple more. There we go. Okay. So those will get built and then start charging. Alright, we got a few more batteries added. Let's see. So now we've got, what, 14 of them? Maybe 13, I don't see it, number 1. So, plenty of batteries now. Those are going to take 4 hours to charge with the reactor here being on. I don't want to use this unless I absolutely have to. I'm going to move it as well. This isn't going to be its permanent home. But another thing I wanted to do to help with our power situation is to add a little more solar to the solar tower. Successfully withdrawn. And let's grab some iron plates while we're at it. Should be enough to start placing some stuff down. This episode might be a little bit shorter than I have been uploading. I don't have as much time as I would like. I have to work tonight. I'm off this weekend though, and I'm planning on hopefully getting quite a bit of scrapyard out of the way. Wonder, can I put that there, or is that going to be too close to the ground? That actually might work out okay. Yeah. Should have enough clearance for that, so I think I want it to there. I'm going to add 3 more on the bottom, 3 more on the top, and then a few sticking out. Okay. Want that to be the same orientation. Placing these is kind of a pain. Alright. There. Okay. 3 more on top, 3 more on the bottom, and then I can add a few. I don't want to go too crazy big on this. I can always build another tower later if I want. I think this might be okay. It's pretty big. I think that'll work. That's gonna get, what's that? 1, 2, 3. A little over twice as much power. Probably almost triple. Ooh. Whenever those Prototech signals spawn in, it lags quite a bit.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, of course there is. I did turn off the autocannon on the ship as well, because holy crap, that thing is just loud. So now we just got the regular Gatling guns, and that will take care of the meteors, no problem. Those are kind of loud too, though. Sweet. I need to adjust the build and repair. Missing metal grids, yada yada. Show area. I need to push it over towards the solar tower. Actually, I think I can do it from up here. Offsets, offsets, forward offset. Let's go probably about there. Bring it up a little bit. Large grid solar panel, blocks to build. Do I have the quota thing making solar parts? I do not. So let's add that to the quota. 100. And that should do. Oh, actually I gotta bring that back even more. And up a little bit. Go here. Try that. Oh my, I still have to go back even more. It's almost there. Didn't take too long to weld all of that stuff up. And hopefully that rotor doesn't have any issues moving that whole thing. I don't think it will. I think it'll be able to handle it just fine. Let me go ahead and turn that area off. Okay. I'll let that do its thing. What I wanted to get is there's some cobalt out there. I don't know if that's in the Earth's gravity field or not, but we should be able to jump almost all the way there. And is that all I needed? That's pretty much all I needed to get done here before I went and grabbed some more cobalt. Let's go down into the ship. I put the mining ship back on, so this guy should be all set and ready to roll. Let's go ahead and unlock the landing gear. It's heavy. Oh, I ended up locking again. Come on, there you go. And let's kick on the extra hydrogen thrusters just to get that extra bit of lift. This thing is definitely meant more for just space. Turn the reverse thrusters off. Start making our way out there. Those large ion thrusters on the back now help out a ton. It gets us up to speed in no time. I'm definitely glad I did that upgrade. I want to get out. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo my jump drive stuff. Let me slow down just a little bit. Go ahead and turn the hydrogen thrusters back off. And then I've got my reactor on the hotbar down there, so I will see if the batteries get below 20%, if that kicks on like it's supposed to. Alright, I'm gonna stay at a little under 40 kilometers or meters per second. Alright, so let's go here. And we need our jump drive right there. So we want to increase distance right there. Decrease distance and then jump. So 278 kilometers. Can I get that? Right about there should be good. So there is a gravity field. Let's come down a little bit. Right here? Really? The gravity field's even 178 kilometers? How is that? There's no way there's a... Oh, that might be on the other side of Earth. So what if I did 238? There we go. Let's try that out. See if that gets us where we need to be, or at least closer to it. Awesome. Where are we at? Right there. Huh. At some point, I'm also going to have to find a nice asteroid. Those look really cool. A nice asteroid to start building a base on. Because I would like to make, I guess, like a space station almost. I want zero gravity when I start building a nice large ship to start taking on some of the Prototech stuff. I think it'll just be a little bit easier that way. And a lot of, I think, well, actually all of the Prototech, I believe, is just in space. So having a space-bound ion ship with a little bit of hydrogen, I think is going to be the best bet. Detector on or off? It's off. Okay. I think I can put that. I think it's this one. It's a pretty big asteroid right there. Does that have something on it? That might have something on it. What do you have on you? What do you have? Ice. And cobalt. Crap. Thrusters on. Turn around. That cobalt is a little bit closer and it's outside of the gravity field. Yes. Is it just the one? Okay. I don't need a ton. And then now since I have the antenna on this thing too, it'll stay marked. So a very nice upgrade. Let's go hop inside of you. Thrusters on. Unlock. Oh, what'd you do that for? That's... Oh, shit. My batteries are dead. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. Well, how did I not notice that? And why are they dead? If they were in auto mode, they should have been fairly balanced with the other ones. Wonder if I screwed something up. They were just under half charged. And I'm gonna call that good because I'm impatient. And let's try this again. Should have enough power. Don't need a ton of cobalt, just enough. So we'll go ahead and move down here. I do really like this mining ship though. I think it actually came out really well and it suits the utility ship nicely. Go ahead and turn our ejectors off because I know we're gonna get stone. Might actually not be very much cobalt in here. Seriously? Is that it? Oh, looks like there's more down there. Tiny bit right here. Okay. That's a little ways away, but... Oh, no. Ooh, okay. Unless this is like a really big patch, I'm not gonna bother moving the utility ship down here. Doesn't look like it's very much either. Maybe there is quite a bit right here. Well, these rocks are in the way. Alright, so there is a bit of cobalt left right there. So I think I will... So the moon's over there. That should work right here. Make another cobalt marker that way. Hopefully I can just jump straight to it next time. Should have enough cobalt on us. We don't want to fly pretty slowly because this thing is, yeah, just about maxed out. Alright. Go ahead and connect. Turn all of our thrusters off. Industrial cockpit, modular cargo. Where's my large cargo? Alright, 257,000. That should hold us over for quite some time, so that's all I needed for that. And I do need gold and platinum, and then I should be pretty set for quite some time. And before I forget, actually turn these back to recharge mode. That way things are ready to roll when we get there. Not gonna be able to jump to the moon. Will it let me jump 218 kilometers? It will. Alright, let's try that. Hopefully we don't crash and die. That should be fine. That'll get us really close to the moon. Tell you what, that jump drive makes a huge difference as far as like traveling long distances. Now the rest of the way I can do head and pull up, turn those off. We want definitely gold. I don't know how well the mining ship is gonna do with gold on the moon's gravity. It might be okay. We gotta go this way. And I should have 52% hydrogen on the utility ship should be enough. It might be able to hover without the hydrogen engines. Not that heavy right now. I guess we'll find out. Woo, 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 woo. That prototech signal is very close. I don't like that. I don't have a camera on the ship or anything, but that's a lot closer than I'd like it to be. Oh, so we'll be within 20 kilometers of it when we get to the mining site. Hopefully there's no issues from that. Just in case, all of my guns are off right now so I don't poke anything. I think that's the closest I've seen them show up. Maybe it's because I was a couple hundred kilometers away. I don't know. Interesting. Not prepared to fight one of those right now, I can tell you that. Yeah, that must be why it's so close, because this one just spawned in at 200 kilometers away. That's really not that far either, especially with jump drives. Like that one over there looks like it's inside of the asteroid. It's gonna end up despawning anyways. I just thought that was interesting. So I think the ones that are in the asteroids are amongst the easier ones. I feel like it would be easier because it's in the asteroid, but I've seen the ones that have like the giant shield. That one's not going to be very fun to fight when the time comes, but that is why I want to have a very large and ridiculously overpowered ship when the time comes. And right now I'm doing a whole bunch of mining because I want to get a bunch of ingots and resources stockpiled, and I will be taking it all with me to whichever asteroid I decide to make home. So I want to get all the resources out of the way first. So like gold, I know I'm going to need quite a bit of it. I'm going to go ahead and grab as much of it as I can, and then we'll head back. Oh, there's cobalt on the moon? Why did I think that there wasn't? Well, apparently there is cobalt on the moon. That's fine. The asteroid one was a lot easier to grab. You're coming in hot. Let's go ahead and turn the hydrogen thrusters on. Down. I want to add, not this episode, but at some point I want to add some more ion thrusters to the bottom because we've only got the 6. I feel like I can squeeze some more in without it looking too silly. I did add more lights to it though. We've got plenty of lights. But that one is silver down there. That one over there is gold. Don't see any other gold pinging up right now. That should work. Well, I should actually do this properly and dock my landing gear. Boop, there we go. Then we're not going to be using up unnecessary power. Iron. Got some iron. Silver, gold. Okay. How the batteries looking anyways? Not bad. Some of them are getting close to that 20% range. The mining ship should be all charged up now. Nah, pretty close. Not quite. Let's grab those into auto. On. Unlocked. Let's see how well this thing will mine with a little bit of gravity. I think I want to widen the entrance quite a bit. One thing I don't like about the gold is that it's not like a thick, solid patch of it. It's kind of little streaks in with the like the stone, so it's kind of hard to mine it. It's like there's not very much gold in there. Maybe some up there. Yeah, it's really not much. Just go ahead and start mining. It's probably going to take me quite a while to get a decent amount of gold though. Ooh, I need to shed some weight because I can't even back up right now. Alright, so the sus miner is not very good at mining on the moon in gravity. Not even a little bit. We have like nothing for gold. Oh, I hate gold. I don't know if gold spawns on asteroids or not. Yeah, I'm stuck. There, I can barely move right here. If I stay kind of level, I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna go mess around in here a little because I can stay more level. Doesn't look like there's much gold in here either, though. Yeah, it's a little bit better. 10,000. About 10,000 gold. A little bit better. I do not like using this ship on the moon at all, though. It does not want to move around very well. So I'm actually going to take that 10,000 gold. That's going to do it for the gold for now. See if I can get out of here. Shit, which way is out? That way. Up and to the left. Oh, way too much stone on me, though. Alright, docked back up. And... where the hell? Not a lot of gold, 10,000. It'll do. And get us by for now. Need to do... unlock. We'll take this back to base and get it all processing. Where the hell are we going? Really enjoying this ship so far, though. It's come a long ways from when I first took it. And it works pretty well. There's a little bit of things here and there that I want to make it a little bit better, like more lift thrust. I still need to add a couple of building repairs to it, because those are going to come in handy when it comes time to move to an asteroid. And probably move those small connectors back a little bit. That way the ship's not blocking the stairs that come up. And I think aside from that, it'll be pretty much complete after that, I think. Complete enough for what I need it for. Do pretty long distances. It's not great on moon gravity, but again, this thing is mostly going to be used in space and for mining on asteroids, not the moon. And I was thinking about adding a defense shield to it, but I don't think I'm going to. There's really no reason to. This thing, I'm not going to do any sort of offensive combat with it. It does have a couple of guns, but those are mostly for defense and meteors and stuff like that. Maybe drones or something if there's any drones that ever attack. Hopefully it can at least defend itself from those. Oh, and a projector. I do want to put a projector on it. Ooh. What did I get? Like a warning. Ship fuel is... huh? That was weird. I had like a warning saying ship fuel is low. Why? Ship fuel is empty. Why is it giving me that warning? Oh, are my batteries finally getting low? You haven't kicked on yet. None of these are under 20%, so I don't know why I was getting that warning. Very strange.
Ship fuel low.
What are you talking about? Well, if anyone knows why it keeps giving me that warning, please let me know. Because... oh, maybe it's because my battery is going to like 7 minutes. That's annoying. That is really, really annoying. Might have to change that threshold to like 40% maybe. Let me turn landing gear off. I don't need it.
Low.
Yeah. Maybe adding a camera to make docking just a little bit easier would be a good idea. Alright, proxy locked. Okay, you should be good to go. Top put here. And that should be, okay, so these are all set to recharge. So that is still working. Now I'm wondering though, how quickly is that going to drain our batteries on the base? I assume they have been fully charged by now. Stored power 1.63 megawatts, output 8.6, fully depleted in 14 minutes. That's fine. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then all of the ore, hopefully... Ooh, actually, I don't know if that got pulled out. Did not. So what I can do then... That's our ingots. Where's our ore cargo container? Right there. There and there. Starting to process the cobalt. The industrial assembler is running. Looks like it's done now. 124 gold. Not much. Not very much at all. Platinum looks okay. 11,000 uranium. That's pretty nice. 7,000 magnesium. That's still going up as well. The uranium is still going to be going up. Alright. That's not too bad. And we are starting to get cobalt. 1.5. 1.8. Very good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That is working well. Yeah. I'm digging this ship. It works nice. Alright, so do you want to see... I don't know if I want to add more thrusters right now or not. Let alone where I can put them. What is that block? Okay, you're supposed to be painted. There you go. There you go. Let's see. I think I looked inside of here before. And there was some... Yeah. My conveyor's in the way. Might be able to... Can put at least one right here, I think. And if I take you back... Oh yeah, I changed my keybinds for flipping blocks. I forgot, because I needed you for the scrapyard. So will I be able to... Can I do that? I mean, that'll help a little bit. Let's do that. As long as I can do the same thing on this side. It looks like I can. Okay. Let's try that out. I mean, that's only two more to help. Do I want to put one? Actually, can I even put one right here? I don't remember. Yeah.
Inventory full.
Yeah, we can do that. So right there.
Inventory
Right here. 1, 2. Alright, so that'll work. Let me go ahead and change my area for the build and repair because I changed it for the solar panels. We can bring that back down. We'll do 10. And then the forward offset we can bring back to like... Yeah, close enough. Yeah, look at the size of the solar panel now. It's huge. Looks good. And that is getting welded up now. Fully recharged in 8 minutes. I wonder if there's a way for me to, without a script. I like that you can see all of these percentages and stuff. Wonder if there's a way to put that on a LCD. So I think I could put an LCD here. Or actually, maybe right there. Can I right now? What's this? Furious. What does that do? Is it supposed to be on top or the bottom? I don't know. No. How am I gonna want to orient it? There we go. I don't know how I feel about it. Is it apps? Energy and hydrogen, gravity. It's not quite what I want. I'll have to look into that and find. I'd like to see the like the level that the batteries are at. That's what I need to look into. I do like the way it looks. I wonder if I can change how harsh it is though. Oh, what if I made it like black? That actually looks pretty cool like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Then I'll just have to look into some scripts or something. No, I don't think I have any. Cool, that'll do. 17,000 cobalt, and I think it's still going. A little bit. I think, oh, actually, yeah. Still have quite a bit of cobalt to go. Loads of iron, loads of magnesium, and a little bit of uranium. What about the gold? I think the gold might be done. Yeah. 300 gold, not much. Gold and platinum are weak spots right now. All right, we got a little bit of mining done, a little bit of small things here and there. The solar tower is a little bit bigger, so that is looking good. Are those batteries downstairs drained yet? Yeah, pretty much. They're pretty freaking low. That's unfortunate. But yeah, next episode I would like to find an asteroid to start inhabiting. And the moon base, if you will, outpost, I think I'm going to keep it as kind of like a processing area. Because I do have the big refinery room. So I might keep using it for that, or it's just going to get abandoned just like the Earth base did. I don't know if I'm ever really going to go back to the Earth base. I'm sure I will at some point, because it is good for hydrogen. Got tons of hydrogen storage and production there. So maybe I'll end up going back eventually. I don't know. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, it helps me out a bunch, and subscribe if you want to see more. I have to try to get a nap in before I get ready for work, because I work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's why the video was a little bit shorter. Anyways, take it easy, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day.